4 days ago, yeah, 4 days ago, I turned 6. And what do I mean by that? I mean that 4 days ago, it was my anniversary, my trans anniversary, the day that I realized and said it out loud to myself that I am a trans non binary person. Here is live footage of that happening 6 years ago. I'm discovering myself, and I don't know if this is who I am. And I feel as though I am a non binary person, and I'm learning to step into that truth. The word and the referral of and the pronoun, they feel so freeing to me. I love freedom. Yeah. When I think about the person that I have become, so loudly, openly queer, trans, non-binary, gender fluid, it just makes me really proud of my younger self. And what made my 6-year anniversary so special was on that day I got to listen to the demo, like the most recent realized demo of what my debut single was going to be. My debut single is called Chapel, and it's about that journey that my younger self had to go on, coming up against absolute hell, non-acceptance from family, growing up in my family home, all sorts of hell, because I was presenting as a visibly trans person, a gender fluid person, and because of my career choices. But it's that journey and still affirming that, like, transness has saved my life. And now I'm my own safe space. I'm my own chapel. And I think it's such a special song. And it was so full circle and so special hearing the demo of like the keys building, like played by like my collaborator, and the violin and cello sounds that I had been composing just like swelling in my ears. And I was so emotional and thinking to myself, my goodness, I never thought that I would get to a place where I'd be grateful for my experiences. It's a hard pill to swallow because I wish wasn't so hard, but I'm also so glad that that version of me lived through that to affirm who they were and chose who they were so I could give you this music. Okay? I know that this music is going to help so many trans people. I know that it's going to be a safe space for so many trans people and help other trans people, like, just realize who they are. And I'm just really excited to share it with you. And if you want to hear, like, the demo, like if you want to hear one of the demos of Chapel, and also a sibling song that's related to, like, my baby queer experience and falling in love for the first time, I have a treat for you. Tea! I actually have, like, created a private SoundCloud link where you can go and listen to Chapel, like an early rendition of Chapel, as well as Sweet Home, and the story time behind those songs, where I was when I wrote them, the story behind them, the affirmation behind them, so you can get a glimpse. It's a special exclusive offer before the actual single comes out. So if you want to see that and if you want to hear that, the link is in my bio. Go click and go check it out, and then you can have that link to listen to on SoundCloud forever. Also, are you black, queer, trans, disabled, estranged from your family, or have ever been homeless, have ever lived through very terrifying things like SA and DV? Do you sometimes feel like I've been through way too much for me to ever get over this, move through it, alchemize this, move forward? If that is you. I have been there too, and sometimes I'm still there. I'm like, oh my god, my life experiences have just been way too much for me to ever turn my life into something I can recognize. Turn my life into something that feels like I'm skipping and I'm breathing and I'm just at ease. And that's why I've created my album. My album is called The Haunting and Becoming. It speaks to the horrors that I've had to live through just to affirm and just to be the person that I am today as a Black trans disabled, visibly disabled person, ambulatory wheelchair user, estranged from family, on the A spectrum, all of these kind of things, you know? But I've alchemized the things that I've experienced. I'm healing. I'm learning to connect with my inner child. I'm speaking out the aches and I'm turning them into music and alchemizing them so that I can move forward and affirming that I can move forward. And it's also dedicated to my ancestry and indigenous Ghanaian spirituality. So it's all for all us witches as well. Okay, so if you're a witch watching this too, you're part of it. Okay, if you fall into any of these identities, or if you're just like really curious about this album, it's a coming of age story still. It's changed from coming of age to The Haunting and Becoming a coming of age story. So it's more resonant to what to expect, the haunting as well as the becoming and the realizing who we are, who I was and who I am. So if any of these kind of like themes like really stand out to you, or you're just like, oh my goodness, like this sounds like something that would really pour life into me, and these experiences I relate to and no one really sings about these experiences, then come join me on this journey. I've got a Discord going. I'm going to build a community, so we can build a community so that like those of us that fit into these like identities, and our allies as well. Allies are welcome. Just be trans affirming and anti-racist and all that cute stuff. But like I've created a community space on Discord where we can come and chat and connect with each other, and speak with each other. And so you can connect to each other as well, maybe make some friends, and I will be giving you album updates. And then there's also a specific channel for like really, really up close, like more intimate like album updates and like where the process is going and how it's moving, as well as like sneak peeks into like the demos. So if that sounds like something that you would be down to come and just be a part of as we're getting closer and closer to release, and if you've loved like the music I've been like sharing with you all already, and my voice and my vibe, and you want to just come and chat and just like, you know, be together and talk, join our Discord, join my Discord channel, The Haunting and Becoming Discord channel. I can't wait to see you there. I can't wait to see you there. My name's Kobi Ayensuo. See you over there.